Yeah. Well, I mean, it definitely was, because even if like you're like not unlike Chinatown or some of the more complicated noir movies, even if you think you missed something, by the time all the stories pay off, you're like, oh, what? Oh, no. So there's that triple like, what the fuck? Oh, really? And then at the end, you're sort of like, all right, that was good.
Well, good, because look, we were in one regard, we weren't following the map of the typical noir, because the movie does not end with a gun battle.
Right, and it doesn't, end with the with the woman dying or getting away with something, right?
No. No, not in the version I did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's sort of interesting in this movie, though. Given like I talked to Sharon Stone about Mosaic, and I was able to watch that. Unfortunately, I just watched the movie version. I didn't, setting up for it. But it seems like in this outing, the only thing you really did that was, kind of pushing the envelope was using that lens, so it bent at the sides, which also I think creates. Now that I think back on it, and what you're saying about the 90-degree thing, but it also is a reminder of that you're watching a movie in some degrees, which is
yes.
That's
true.
Kind of the old French New Wave trick. Hey, surprise! It's an illusion. But
yeah. Well, I did think of it in my mind as a movie as opposed to a film. I think that those are slightly different things. And so for me, the more movie-ish it was, the better.
Oh, interesting. So what you want to tell me what the difference is so I make sure I know?
One of them wins awards.
Can you tell me which one?
Oh, I think it's fairly obvious that if you had somebody, if you were doing like the equivalent of a flashcard test, where you held up the poster for a piece of cinema, and asked a person like, do you consider that a film or a movie, and just took that data, that the ones that they identified as films would in the aggregate have more awards. I think.
And you didn't make one of those. You made a movie?
This is a movie.
Okay.
This is a movie. This is a movie.
So you basically, are we putting it out in the world that you don't want to win awards, you're not expecting awards?
It's in terms of its intention.
Okay. So what is that? To entertain?
To just entertain. Yes.
And when you do something like Mosaic, which was involved in app and involved sort of an ability to sort of investigate the movie's plot through other means and go deeper than you would normally, that is also, I assume, a more complicated entertainment. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't know what to call it.
Yeah.
Like that was a challenge.
So what do you think was then, from your point of view, the last movie you made, or the last film?
Last film. Che.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And so does that come down to a business decision for you?
No.
It just is. You look at the material and you take the gig.
Yeah, it's hell yeah. There are two categories: hell yeah and no.
Okay.